Nothing.
It's looking very similar.
Yeah, if this is what they played, they're not going to expect too much craziness, at least until level 6s have been hit, unless Doran just goes ahead and dies towards the top side of the map, down to about 100 health, and will have to go back home. As now Faker in trouble. Rookie made his way back in and gets the flash out from Faker. Get out of my lane, he says.
Nice punish here from Rookie, coming back on the teleport. Gets the flash out of Faker. Top side.
Flash in from the Shy, looking for Doran, who's dashing around, finds the ulti, and down goes the Ambessa, but Gumayusi will answer immediately afterwards to try and balance.
The Shy on Rek'Sai, though, does have some teammates in the area you can see on the mini-map trying to come up.
Yeah.
Way they're finishing up the Gromp, level 6 Qiyana, ready to make a play, but not going to stick around and force the issue. Or are they?
Yep, there's the Pulverize. Keria going down relatively low. Another Void Rush coming on through there from the Shy, but not enough to take down Keria here. Gumayusi now just trying to walk him down, as there it is once again for Guma. Mako now in a bit of trouble. He has to flash. So we're going to have a look at some grubs going down here towards this top side of the map. Mako will be able to help way out. And that is going to be the key.
Quite yet. As far as Realm Warp and Taliyah Ultimate making those moves to the side plays, but Dragon Beam started out, is going to draw them over.
Yep, Keria will be able to find the Shy, who tunnels his way out. Gets a nice little knock-up. Void Rush just trying to avoid death, but the trample immediately catches him. And down will go the Rek'Sai. Faker taking the long way around, but Ona will be able to claim the kill with his bat. And Keria keeping his eye on where Mako is. IG going to struggle to re-engage, although Keria isn't exactly at full health. He's not too worried about it. Ona moves over, and looks like T1 are not going to be able to pick up the Dragon here.
Yeah, that was a great pillar from Owner here onto the Shy, and Keria had a control ward in that Pixel Brush that is still there. The Alistar just waiting for him, but they did get the kill. They didn't get the Dragon afterwards, so IG will pick up the objective.
Yep, the problem is a couple thing that we're just going to do because it's an exciting matchup. Teleport is going to come on through here as Ona takes another bite out of the turret. He is running pretty quickly. I just don't know whether it's quite going to be enough here as he's thrown into the little Otacon wall that was built before Wei's able to grab his.
Was already starting well, and getting the extra kill here, really ballooning the individual gold lead for himself. They're gonna collect the Dragon as well.
Flash headbutt Pulse to come on through here as immediately the exhaust is down onto Mako, but he has the Pop Blossom. He finds two with it, as there is the Void Rush from the Shy on that back line, but it's Mako that falls down. Just one pick and trade for the Drake. Maybe that's just fine here for IG.
Yeah, they get their objective. Okay, Doran.
Yeah, the Shy going to find him once again. Doesn't really want too much of it, as this Ambessa is absolutely terrifying. And Doran, I think, going to have to be a little bit more involved in some of these fights, because he has been the benefactor of a lot of these skirmishes early where he's been sitting inside lanes, lapping up the gold.
Well, they might make a play right now.
Yep, as I was saying, the public execution is going to come on through as the Shy goes down once again. Keria collects that kill somehow as Gumayusi under fire here in the mid lane as well. We've got Bax coming on through, but the Realm Warp is going to come down. Gumayusi in so much trouble as Gala going to be able to help take down this kill. Keeps himself. Get the animation as well, thanks observers. As Wei is going to start this one up, Keria is going to be able to spot it here. Okay. See where the T1 can get themselves into position as Mako trying to get some vision down. Now transformed into Gala for the moment. The Shy on vision. Not going to be able to find his flank angle as Doran, you can tell, really wants to get in there with that public execution as Keria with the flash. Public execution goes wide, and Wei finds the ulti. Supreme display of talent, but it's the Otacon going to Ona. This guy's smite button is something else. And Rookie finds one kill, now looking for even more. This machine gun rise, picks up a double. Gala collects Doran, and now Faker is running for the hills. He's surrounded by IG members, and he's running the wrong direction. Gumayusi. And now it's Baron territory. All right, this is T1 have been a bit of a fan going for Barons, for better or worse throughout their time. We'll see whether they do decide to pull the trigger as the teleport is coming in from the Shy. Keria wanting to get into position, but the Shy is going to be spotted immediately. Good spell shield as the Supreme display of talent doesn't find the angle, and the Protect the President comes on through from T1. Void Rush not going to be enough, and it's Gumayusi that gets the better of the Rek'Sai. And the Shy may have thrown a bit of this lead away, but IG still standing. We'll see what they can get from this. It's a decent stun onto Owner. He's out of the way, but the seismic shove comes through. Pop Blossom only onto one as Gala's forced to run away. Such a low health bar. As the boss responds, not quite enough. Rookie goes down. Gumayushi's free hitting, and it's another one for Owner as T1 just make a team fight win out of nothing.
Oh, that is just one Rek'Sai tunnel too far from the Shy under the tower, Atlas. That dive and the Shy going down opens up the possibilities for T1 to go for their 5-on-4 team fight, and that's gonna be a Baron.
And immediately they get to just put themselves into a winning position because the Baron was right there for the taking. It was into Infernal Soul, Kobe.
Oh, IG, they got a little too antsy. They wanted Goom.
They're just stealing all their stuff, Kobe, and they're watching as there it is, the public execution comes in. Mako just pops like a balloon. The inhibitor goes down. It's a fair bit of AoE as Rookie is still tearing them up alongside Gala. And the Shy gets into the backline with that Void Rush, but now he's in an uncomfortable position. Decent knockoff comes through as Faker's trying to hold them at bay to give enough time to Guma to take down the Shy. And IG back to walking backwards once again, and Faker flashes forward, finds Gala, blows him up, and this should be the end of the game. T1, after losing for the majority of it, just come out on top, and they're going to look to put themselves 1-0 in this best of 5. Unless Rookie can do something miraculous underneath this turret, but he's not going to be able to. The seismic shove, all too set up here for Faker to take him down.
What a way to open up Worlds 2025, Atlas. T1 here looking to finish the job in Game 1.
Well, Mako looking to try and fight back here, but once again, just into the tennis racket of Faker as Way, not going to get thrown back this time, but the rocks will be enough. A double kill for Faker. The GOAT sitting at 4-1-5 at the end of Game 1. And it is an ace before the Nexus is taken down. T1 will lead the series 1-0.